I'm Lena, and this is my first time attempting to put down my teaching philosophy in the tomes of time in history. So, this particular assignment is for me to discuss my teaching philosophy, specifically how it pertains to multicultural education. Multicultural education is multifaceted, but I'm going to start with my general teaching philosophy as I have developed it thus far in my first semester of college, and then I will move into how it applies to multicultural education. So, my teaching philosophy will be student-centered and relationship-centered. That means I will understand each of my students individually and not try to teach a group as stereotypes or as the group of children that I had the year before, so that I can be more effective as a teacher. I want my classroom to be fun. As I teach, I want the students to enjoy what they're learning, because as those centers of the brain are firing, the ability to remember what you're hearing at those times increases. So I want my students to have fun in their education so that they can have good experience and retain the information that they're given. I want to make sure that I have a focus on caring and culture, because my students will have a much richer life if they're able to care for others and if they're used to having a friendly culture in their background. Now, I want to be sure that as I educate students, I focus on consistency, both in feedback and in my expectations. I will carefully articulate the skills and knowledge that I will be teaching and that I expect them to learn. I will do this at the beginning of the school year, and I will do this at the beginning of every lesson. And then I will review what they were supposed to learn so that they know clearly what my expectations of them are. I plan to affirm a culture of community, and I plan to teach in such a way that I can create leaders and mentors. And now to the multicultural part. All of that is multicultural because by doing so, I can teach in a multicultural way. But I feel that students need to develop a positive self-concept. And in order to do this, I will teach them about many cultures, histories, and their rich histories and their contributions that they've given to the world. I will do this also by using stories from several social foundations. And I want to develop attitudes, knowledge, and skills that will help my students function in different cultures across the globe. All people have a culture, and I want my students to know that they have a culture and that others have cultures and that they are amazing and something to learn about and embrace.